Hello and thank you for watching. This is SDSC back again with LEGO Transformers G1 Strongarm. When Legacy Strongarm was announced, I was one of the many fans who were not particularly happy with it. While I'm not the biggest RID fan, I think Strongarm was a really cool design and deserved better than what she got. So I decided to make my own version with the goal of making her feel properly strong and bulky, which is what I felt the Legacy figure really lacked. Here we have Strongarm in her vehicle mode, and I think she's a pretty awesome looking truck. Up front, she has a very modern look with small blue lights and a large grille. Moving to the windshield, this was one of the last parts of the build I added, and one I was a little bit worried about. With how she transforms, the windshield had to be flat tiles, and I felt that looked just kinda awkward. But then I thought of adding a sun visor, and I think that small, simple change really made the whole mode come together. The back of the truck is simple but nice, however she does have some robot mode kibble in the bed. That's all there is to say about Strongarm in truck mode, so now it's time to transform. Here we have Strongarm in robot mode. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not a fan of Legacy Strongarm. I feel as a remold of Minerva and Elita 1, it carries over their skinnier and weaker looking proportions, which just isn't right for Strongarm. So I wanted to make sure that my Strongarm actually looked strong. I tried to find a level of bulk that felt appropriate for the character, strong but not massive. While I think I maybe could have pushed it a little bit further, I do like the look I went for, and I think it fits her well. While the feet were a bit messy in truck mode, I think they look great here. The shaping of the bed and the bumper kneecaps really help to give the leg a strong definition. The head is a surprisingly simple construction, but it really captures the shape of Strongarm's helmet. Unfortunately, the part used for the visor is a clip plate and has an obnoxious mold flash on the end, thanks to modern LEGO QC. Originally, I didn't plan to include the door wings on this build, but obviously I ended up fitting them in. While they are kibble, I think they look cool and feel appropriately sized. I especially like that the light bar ends up mounted on each of them. I've built one accessory for Strongarm, and it's a simple little pistol which can stud into her hand. For articulation, Strongarm's head can swivel and she can look up. Her shoulders can swing forward and backwards as well as in and out. At the elbows, she has a double joint and a swivel. And her door wings are on a multitude of joints. In the lower body, she has a waist swivel, universal hips which can kick forward as well as outward, a thigh swivel, and a knee bend. Her feet can also tilt. This was the first minifigure scale Earth mode transformer I've built in a while, and honestly, it was a real relief to work on her. As you may have been able to tell from my more sporadic upload schedule, these past few months I've had a bit of a builder's block. In retrospect, I think it was because I was forcing myself to return to my smaller scale. Working on Strongarm, I really felt the block fade away, and I'm super happy with how she turned out. I think she's a great rendition of the character and a wonderful addition to my ever-growing collection of G1 builds. but that's all for now, so I'll see you next time.